Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the fourth chapter, that is networking basis. So this is our fourth lecture. Okay. So now we will see the remaining points. So first of all, INET address. So before starting with the instance method of this INET address, I would just like to recall the contents from the last lecture, that is about the INET address. In INET address, we'll encapsulate the IP address and its domain name. Okay. So as far as the INET address is concerned, we can't create object as like a normal classes. So we have to use the get by name, get host, local host, likewise methods. Okay. So again, at the same time, we also have some insert method regarding the INET address. Okay. So INET address class also has several methods which can be used on the objects returned by the method. Okay. So in order to create the object, we already see how we can create it. So now there are some of the instance method. Okay. So boolean equals. So it will returns a true if the object has the same internet address bar as on. Okay. So it's just used for comparison purpose. Okay. Now the next is byte get address. So it returns a byte array that represents object's internet address in the network byte order. Okay. So it will be written in a network byte order. Get localhost. So it returns the string. Okay. Just focus on these things. The value of return that it's here, in this case it's a byte, and in this case it's a string that represents the host address associated with the INET address object. Then the get host name. Okay. So now this will represent the host name, that the name associated with that host. Okay, that's it. Boolean is multicast address. It returns the true if internet address is multicast address. So as we all know what is multicasting. Okay, what is multicast address. Okay, and by default for all the classes we have two string method. This will return the string equivalent or string equivalent list of host name and IP address for convenience. So we are using this two string regularly. So this is just for converting to the string part. So now this is all about the INET address. Now we will see the next point, that is about the TCP client socket, TCP IP client socket. So already we know that what is TCP. Okay. So as far as TCP IP protocol, we have, that is server and client. Okay. So we already discussed about the general strategy or general block diagram of the client and server. Okay, how it works and all, right? तर क्लायंटचे आपण आता डिटेल्स बघणार आहोत. इट इज यूज्ड टू इम्प्लिमेंट रिलायबल बायडायरेक्शनल persistent point to point and stream based connection between the host on the internet. Okay, so it's a bidirectional persistent point to point stream based connection between the host on the internet, used to connect a Java's output system to other programs that may reside on the local machine or any other machine on the internet. Okay, so this is a general block diagram for this as far as sockets are concerned. So we already gone through this TCP client and server architecture, where we have one server machine and one client machine. So client will send the request to the server and server will act accordingly, okay, as per request, and send the response to the client, and client will do its own task. The same way the same block diagram here is represented, but with respect to the sockets. Okay, so now here we have client application and server application too. So now here we have shown socket here. Okay, and we also have shown some other sockets here, and one more thing is server socket. Okay, so we already discussed about the classes in the networking, that is we have socket class, the name class of as socket for the client, and the name for server is a server socket. Okay, now we are discussing only about the client socket, so we will only focus on the socket only. Okay, so now socket will send request to the this server socket first. Okay, now as we know, that is suppose server socket, we have a server always in a listen mode. Okay, we have a server in a always in a listen mode, so it will wait for incoming request or incoming connections. Okay, now this client will send request to the server for communication, and the server socket will send process it on the particular port number on which service you are requested. That is for say for example you are requesting for any reserve port, so in that case it will track your request to particular that port only. That's it. Okay, so now in many cases we have some different constructor for the socket too, so we will discuss later. So just for the sake of your simplicity, just keep in mind that client will send a request to the server, that is server socket, and server socket will act accordingly and process the request and send reply back to the client. Okay, and client will work accordingly. So now this is the general strategy of TCP client sockets. So now the server socket is class to be designed as listener, as we discussed right now, which waits for client to connect before doing anything. That is आपला जो सर्व्हर आहे तो नेहमी आपल्या लिसनर मोड मध्ये असेल, क्लायंटच्या प्रत्येक रिक्वेस्ट साठी तो वेट करेल. The socket class is designed to connect server socket and initiate a protocol exchange. The creation of socket object implicitly, this is more important, implicitly establish connection between the client and server. So there is no method or constructor that explicitly expose the details for establishing connection. Okay, so directly we can contact with the client and server here. Okay. So now these are the two constructors, that is for client, as I said you earlier. So client साठी फक्त सॉकेट नावाचा एस कॅपिटल हा क्लास आहे. ठीक आहे, सॉकेट. So here we have two constructor. The parameters are string host name, port number. Second constructor is we can use IP address instead of using the host name and port number. Okay, so it's your choice to use whichever constructor you want to use. Okay, it will both be constructed with through unknown host exception and IO exception. Unknown host exception and IO exception. So here is a description. First constructor creates a socket connecting the local host to the named host, can throw unknown host exception and IO exception. आपण जे नेम टाकतो आपल्या होस्टचा, त्या होस्टला तो कॉल करेल आणि त्या पर्टिक्युलर पोर्ट नंबर साठी. ठीक आहे, से फॉर एक्झाम्पल आपण काय करतोय की प्रोग्रामिंग लँग्वेज त्यांना मशीन वापरतोय, तर आपण कसं केलं नेमिंग कन्व्हेन्शन साठी PL-10 असं आपलं होस्टला नाव दिलं. ठीक आहे, कॉमा पोर्ट नंबर मध्ये तुम्हाला कोणत्या पोर्ट नंबर ऍक्सेस करायचा आहे तो पोर्ट नंबर टाकायचा. जनरली जे रिझर्व आहे ते टाकू नका. ठीक आहे, पण समजा एखादा अशी केस असेल FTP किंवा आपल्या इको सारखी एखादी केस असेल की त्यामध्ये तुम्हाला रिझर्व कोड ऍक्सेस करायचे आहे, त्या केस मध्ये तुम्ही डायरेक्टली रिझर्व कोड टाकू शकता, नो डाऊट. ओके, सो फॉर एक्झाम्पल फॉर FTP 20 इज देयर. ओके, STP ला 80 नंबर आहे, तुम्ही डायरेक्टली तो नंबर यूज करू शकता. In the same way, the second constructor, here we have mentioned address, IP address, this IP address. Okay, so now the difference between the host name and IP address, आता जो आपण मगाशी सांगितलं PL-10 नंबर साठी जो IP address आहे तो IP address तुम्ही टाकू शकता. And the same case with the port number here. For the this also we have unknown host exception, IO exception. Then the next is its method. First of all, get INET address. It returns the INET address associated with the socket object. Then next is get port and get local port. For get port, it returns the remote port to which socket object is connected. It returns the remote port to which this object is connected. Okay, this will return the remote port. Get local port, this will returns a local port to which this object is connected. Okay. Now, once the socket object has created, it can also be examined to gain access to input and output stream associated with it. Okay, once the socket object has created, it can also be examined to gain access to the input and output stream associated with it. Each of this method can throw IO exception if the socket has invalidated the loss of connection. IO exception कधी येणार तर तुमचं loss of connection येईल त्यावेळेस. These streams are used exactly like other input output stream and send or receive the data. जसं आपण आपले send receive data चे आपण काही प्रोग्राम्स बघितले होते, ठीक आहे, जावा मध्ये सेम आपण सेम मेथडने आपण हा प्रोटोकॉलचा यूज करू शकतो. सो या सम मेथड्स दॅट इज इनपुट स्ट्रीम. आपण इनपुट स्ट्रीम ऑलरेडी जावा मध्ये बघितलेला आहे. गेट इनपुट स्ट्रीम, दिस विल रिटर्न द इनपुट स्ट्रीम associated with the invoking socket. When the next method is output stream, this will return the output stream associated with the invoking socket. So now this is a simple program for the client socket. I would like to say something about before explaining this program. आपण ज्यावेळी सर्व्हर आणि क्लायंट चे सॉकेट बद्दल आपण प्रोग्राम डिस्कस करत असतो. In that case, chatting between the client server is an ideal program, or we can say it's a very well-known program. Okay, but I want to just expose about what is the use of client socket. So that's why I put up this program here. So don't confuse in between the chatting of program and specifically discussing with the client socket program. Okay. Now this is just to display some information about the here that is localhost. Okay, so now java.net and java.io for any networking program, it's mandatory to have the java.net package. So my suggestion is to also add java.io also, because the networking program mainly throws IO exception, so it will be easy or it will be convenient for you to add both the packages, that is .net and .io for any networking program. That is the class name is low port scanner. So here I mentioned the host as a local host, that is it will discuss about the only local host, that is particular that machine only, okay, or local client. So for I equal to 1 to I less than 1024. Here I mentioned 1024. Why? Because we have a reserve quota for 0 to 1024 port number. Okay, I plus plus. So here, this is the socket class. Now, socket class is mainly used for client socket. Socket class is used for client socket. So here I created object of this client socket as I used here the first constructor, that is the value of host is localhost, that is a string. So string, and this is the port number, that is int. Okay, now so this value of I will be from the here loop only. System.out.println, there is a server on port number L. Okay, sorry, I of host, here is actually I is here, I of host. Okay, so as far as we discuss about the constructor, we have two exceptions here, unknown host exception and IO exceptions. Here I write all the blocks in a try block. Okay, so now if any exception arises, it will be unknown host exception or IO exceptions. Okay, so here I ended the program. Okay, before going to the next slide, just read this program carefully. Okay, here I use the local host, the port number, that is the constructor for socket class is first one, that is passing the string, and the port number will be from this loop only. So now this is the output of a program. There is server on port 21, localhost 80 10 135 143. So likewise we just have some simple program here. Okay, these are resolved one. And as far as our curriculum is concerned, they mention about the WHOIS protocol. Okay, so now we will discuss in detail this protocol. Mainly this protocol is internet service. Okay, WHOIS protocol is about internet service, allows you to query information about the specific domain name. So आपल्याला domain name म्हणजे काय सगळ्यांना माहित आहे, त्याची सगळे it's you to allows you to query information about that specific domain. आपल्या specific domain ची तुम्हाला माहिती काढायची तुम्ही तो protocol यूज करू शकता. The internet provides a WHOIS service on port number 43. आपण रिझॉल्व सॉकेट जेव्हा आपण डिस्कस करत होतो त्या आपल्याकडे प्रोटोकॉलचा WHOIS त्याला आपण रिझॉल्व पोर्ट नंबर होता 43, तो आपण इथे यूज करायचा आहे, अदर पर्टिक्युलर यूज करून चालणार नाही. आणखीन एक प्रोग्राम रन करण्यासाठी internet.net नावाची वेबसाईट आहे, तुम्ही जाऊन बघू शकता. पोर्ट 3 इज रिझर्व्ड फॉर WHOIS प्रोटोकॉल. आता आपण एक सॅम्पल प्रोग्राम बघायचा आहे WHOIS प्रोटोकॉल साठी. प्रोग्रामच्या स्टेप्स बघा. Example that follows open connection to a WHOIS port on the internet server. Okay, पहिला काय करायचं, आपण कनेक्शन ओपन करून घ्यायचं आहे. Sets the command line argument down the socket. म्हणजे आपला हा एक कमांड लाईन आर्ग्युमेंट पासिंगचा प्रोग्राम असेल. ठीक आहे, कमांड लाईन आर्ग्युमेंट पासिंग सगळ्यांना माहित आहे, आपण रन करताना आपण व्हॅल्यू पास करतो. ओके, सो काय म्हणलं बघा, सेट्स द कमांड लाईन आर्ग्युमेंट डाऊन टू द सॉकेट. डाऊन द सॉकेट म्हणजे सॉकेट पासून आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे की एक कमांड लाईन पास करायची आहे किंवा एक कमांड लाईन आर्ग्युमेंट पास करायचा आहे. देन प्रिंट्स द डेटा दॅट इज रिटर्न. त्या रिस्पॉन्सला जो काय येतोय तो आपल्याला रिटर्न करायचा आहे. इंटरनिक विल ट्राय टू लुक अप द आर्ग्युमेंट ऍज अ रजिस्टर्ड इंटरनेट डोमेन नेम and then set back to the IP address and contact information for that site. That's it. So this is all about the WHOIS. आपण काय करतोय, कमांड आर्ग्युमेंट पास करून आपण एक आर्ग्युमेंट पास करतोय, त्यानंतर जो डेटा तो प्रिंट करतोय. इंटरनेट विल ट्राय टू लुक अप ऑल द आर्ग्युमेंट्स as registered internet domain name and send back to the IP address and contact information about that site. Okay, so this is a sample program. Again here we have two packages, .NET and .io. It's mandatory. Here I use only socket class and passing the host name as internet.net and the resolve port 43. It must be a 43 because it's a resolve port. Input stream काय करता तो जस्ट आपण बघितलं आहे, मेथड आहे s.get input stream. Input stream घेण्यासाठी आपण वापरू. आउटपुट स्ट्रीमचा एक ऑब्जेक्ट तयार केला out. So here we have in and out. Now here string str, so here is space must be there. Arguments args, this args dot length equal to 0. ओके, म्हणजे तुम्ही जे समजा कमांड लाईन रन करताना काहीच आर्ग्युमेंट पास केलं नाही तर त्याची लेंथ ऑटोमॅटिकली 0 येईल. ठीक आहे, त्या केस मध्ये तुम्ही या साईडला जाऊ शकता किंवा या डोमेनला जाऊ शकता. अदरवाइज pass the argument as args of at 0 index. तुम्ही जी व्हॅल्यू पास केला ते जाणार. ठीक आहे, so the str will be copied here, but depends on your parameter. Okay, how you run it. Byte buff str dot get bytes out dot write buff while c equal to in. That in is from input stream डॉट रीड नॉट इक्वल टू -1. म्हणजे तुमचा जो काही कंटेंट आहे जोपर्यंत संपत नाही, ओके, दॅट इज नॉट इक्वल टू -1, तोपर्यंत सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट प्रिंट कॅरेक्टर मध्ये कन्वर्ट केला सी, कारण तो आधी आपला आहे तो बाईट मध्ये आहे, त्याला आपण कॅरेक्टरला कन्वर्ट केला. तो जो पण तुमचा कंटेंट एंड होत नाही तोपर्यंत प्रिंट करायचा आहे. ठीक आहे, नाउ वी विल सी आउटपुट. Now I make this slide for two column purpose. Okay, so first of all let me discuss about how we are executing this program. We first of all compile this program Java WHOIS1, okay, .java, Java C WHOIS1 .java. After that the second step is Java space WHOIS1. Okay, so WHOIS1 is our class name of a program. This is the class name of a program. Sorry, WHOIS1. Here this must be there. Okay, WHOIS1. Okay, so for this parameter we don't have pass any command line arguments, so it will take osbomb.com. So this will return all the details about this, okay, in the command prompt, on the command prompt. So this will be the output. And for if I pass Java space WHOIS1 space google.com, in that case google.com will be the parameter for that program. Okay, so it will return the details about the google.com, that the domain name is google.com, register domain ID, register WHOIS server, and all the details about this parameter. Okay, so this is the output for your that program. Okay, so here we will stop here for today's session, that is about the TCP/IP client socket. In the next lecture we will discuss the further points. Thank you.